Hi, sweet sense bosses. Good afternoon. I just wanted to come on really quick because I wanted to share with you guys. Please watch this replay. If you don't catch it live, that is okay. I wanted to share with you how I fully utilize the IPA checklist because I know for a fact that this is the reason why I hit, we hit director last month, and that is how we are hitting director again this month and consistently after that and after that and after that, okay? Because I want you on the leadership, I want you in the leadership circle with me because you are going to be, okay? So, this can be intimidating, right? I mean, I had to like take a little step back because I was like, damn, how was I when I first saw this list? So I was intimidated. I didn't grab this list right away. I actually grabbed it within the second month I tried it, and then the third month, and that's when obviously, shit blew up. so I'm going to share with you how I utilize it to help you in any way that I can to make sure that we are all in that leadership circle. So the leadership circle, for you to get inside the circle, you have to be 18% and above. Our goal is to hit director, all of us to hit director, okay? Not just as a team, but you as an individual and you as your individual team. That is the goal here, ladies. That's the whole concept of rising up together, okay? Okay, so IPA checklist. Now, drop down in the comments if you have any questions. I will get back to them, but I just wanted to kind of go over this on how I use them, okay? So obviously the IPA checklist and your why affirmations are what you have here in the back, and of course your ETS, but around here, as you can see, I always kind of write in highlight or just in colorful to kind of help me to remember why, my why, right? Because you always want to always have that there in front of you to help you push you through the days, okay? So down here is let's rise together. I have no just means not yet right here on the side in green. And then my why, I have Tayasi's name up there. And of course, this is our March. So I use highlights. I do different colors for each week. This week we're on purple. So on each of the columns here, okay, I check in with the IPA checklist 3 times: morning, afternoon, and evening. So the morning, after I do my gratitude journal, I check in. I do my check-in, okay? The afternoon is after I kind of get things done with Tayasi, school's done, and we're set, and we're having lunch, and he's doing that. I check in. I do a check-in. And then before I do my gratitude journal, before I go to bed, I check in. So the 3 times that I check in, during each time, so the morning, I'm checking in. Okay, what did I do? So I go down the list one by one. There's no particular order. I go straight down the list, okay? Each one, what did I do, what did I do, what did I do? And then as I'm going down the list, my mind, I'm reading through it, and I'm starting to remember each thing that's on this list because you're going through it 3 times a day. So the morning, I check off whatever I did. That's whether it's checking notifications, responding to likes, comments, whatever it may be. That's my morning. I check it off. And as I'm going through this list, now my brain is looking, okay, I got to make sure I do this for the afternoon, for the evening, okay? So now, as I'm just going about my day, because, okay, let's just be real, okay? When you're running your business, you can sit there for an hour or so, whatever your block time is on the computer, but throughout the day, you're checking your phone. Okay, we're on our phone. Whether it's Tayasi having lunch or we're doing something, or on our way in the car, shopping, whatever it is, we're on social media. So as long as we're doing the correct action, we're taking the correct action to help us get the results, we're going to see the results, okay? So, so the morning I check in, okay? And I already kind of see, okay, that's what I can do this afternoon. That's what I can do this evening. So I'm already kind of memorizing what the activity was. So that way, when I come in the afternoon, I already can go ahead and just check off things because I know I already did it. Okay, so whether it's posting inspirational, empowerment, product knowledge, whether I went on live, connecting with 20 to 50 people, whatever it may be, that's stuff that I already can check out in the afternoon because I know I already did it. And then the afternoon, now I can see, okay, I got to make sure I do this, snapped, okay, before the evening comes. So that way, when I go back in the evening, go through my list one time again before I go to bed, I can go ahead and check off those things that I didn't do. Okay, now if there ever comes a day where you didn't do certain thing, that's okay, because now you can focus on, okay, let me start there. So sometimes you hear on the bottom, I tend to not do because I forget. And that's where I invite leads to my team training, things like that, like the follow-up process. that's where I kind of get like, oh, I got to make sure I do that. And so that's what I focus on. Okay. The next day, if I didn't do that for that particular day. So, and it's really based on creating the habits of what you're going to do per day for your business each day so that you can get results. And that's the beauty of the IPA checklist, because you're not scattering your brain trying to figure out what the hell do I do. You're literally just going through the list. You know what I mean? So, like a lot of things is our network and the building the algorithms. You know, network is, you know, saying happy birthday. You know, friendsery that freaking Facebook has, adding friends, 10 to 25 people per day. And how I add friends now is only based on who they suggest for me to be friends with. And even with that, I go ahead and do my due diligence. I kind of look like, who are they mutual friends with? What are they all about? I check out their profile before I actually add them onto my friends list, because I'm not trying to go back and clean it up, because that's another thing too. You got to go back and clean up your friends list that are not active. So, and that's all on this list. And, you know, message your warm market, 5 to 10 a day. That's freaking easy. You can do that I can do that when Tyus is eating, because that's basically like the people that has commented that you haven't seen or you do see, and you just send them a message, hey, how are you, love? You know, things like that. Like, you're just following up. That's building your network, and that's building your algorithm. So doing these, you're doing it for a reason. You're not doing it because it's work. You're doing it because you're building your business. You're planting the seeds. So that way, eventually they will grow and they will blossom. But if you are not utilizing the tools that you have, and this is exactly how we were able to hit director as a team and as an individual, you're missing out on the whole point of running your business here. Okay. So this is the work. So following through and making sure that you get this checklist done per day, and you can do it however, but I'm telling you how I do it. I check it off 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening, because I want to make sure that everything is done. So that way, even while I'm sleeping, things are starting to stir up, okay? Because I've already been doing the work. And so you may look at this is going to be my 5th month with pharmacy. Is it 5th or 3rd, whatever, 4th, 5th? And you look at it, it's because I'm doing these. I'm not doing anything different than what you're doing. And so I want you to always make sure that you're working smarter and not harder, because as we're posting and trying to get people to buy, we shouldn't have to do that. Okay? That's why you have this. You have this because you shouldn't have to do that. Because you're attracting them no matter what, based on the activity that you're doing in the back end. Okay? In the back end, you're building, you're connecting, you're touching base with them, you're being human with them, and that's what they love. That's where that trust is. Okay, so I want you ladies to really focus on that, because when I tell you don't work harder, work smarter. Okay, that's where this is. Okay, so let me know if you want to connect individually. You already have my calendar. Make sure you schedule your call. Make sure you schedule your video call, because I want to make sure that we are all in that leadership circle. I want to make sure that you are director. Like, that is my goal personally as your leader, is I want to make sure that you hit director. So yes, let me know if you have any questions. I love you ladies. I know you guys are working. I know you guys are doing all your amazing stuff, and be proud of yourselves. Shit, whether it's running your pharmacy business, being a mom, being a wife, being, you know, whatever you're doing, working, life, give yourself a pat in the back. You know, be grateful for yourself, because shit, we do a lot, and recognize that and love yourself for that. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I'm so freaking excited. The challenge that Alicia is going to launch, make sure you participate. Okay, because that doesn't only help you in your business, it helps you as a leader and as an individual, that you can actually apply and help others. Okay, and that's what I love about it. I love that all the challenges are there to help us grow. Okay, so yes, I'll talk to you ladies later. Bye.